I'm originally from Sarasota, and I was born and raised there. And then I just came to school here, and I graduate in August. And after that, I'll probably go back to Sarasota. And I don't know what my future holds yet, but we'll see. We started because all of the other managers kind of around here had Twitters, and we wanted to be able to compete with them kind of, and just be able to show off, if you will.
What got you into the sport of track and field?
Well, it was actually really random. I had wanted to be involved with the UAA in some capacity, just because I'm a sport management major, so I thought it would really supplement my resume. And I saw Coach Welty, she's one of the assistant coaches here. She sent out an email looking for managers, and so I came out and I had a little tryout, and they seemed very interested in me, so I just kept working hard. However, I had no background in track and field whatsoever. So I had to just kind of adapt, and I was Googling things constantly, trying to figure out, how to track works. But I think after 3 years, I figured it out.
How long have you been with the team?
This is my third season. Yeah, so you only really have an opportunity for 4 seasons with the team, and I started my sophomore year, so yeah, it'll end up being exactly 3 years by the time I'm out of here and graduated.
What are some of the main contributions that you make for the team?
My day-to-day kind of operation is that I set up practice for every person on the team, so most people have an individual workout that I'm in charge of setting up. So I'll put up 50 cones, shoot the gun for starts, to help with the athlete timing system. We have a laser system that helps time them. And then when we travel, I travel with the team in the spring to all of the meets that we go to, and I'm in charge of setting up practices, being back in the warm-up area to help make sure that the athletes have all the equipment that they need. And then I also carry an equipment bag with uniforms, tape measures, tape, anything that they could have forgotten I have. And we also film at the meets as well. We're in charge of filming all of our athletes to make sure that the coaches can go back and review with the athletes to see, what their progress is.
What do you most enjoy about your position?
I would definitely say the camaraderie and the people. I've met so many nice people, not just here, but just when traveling. I've met other managers, a lot of other coaches, and it's really cool. I'm friends with a coach from Texas A&M, and every time I travel and see him, it's just seeing an old friend. And you just really become a little family, just because you're with each other all the time, traveling, being out here. We're out here this week 7 days a week just because of people's practice schedule. So you just become really close and just really form nice bonds with people.
Have your athletes experienced any recent success?
Yes, just I guess it was a week ago we won the national championship. The men's team did at the NCAA track and field competition out in Eugene, and I think it was our first time since 2012 that we had won, and I don't think people necessarily had us on their radar, but we won, and it was a really great moment for all the guys.
Yeah, how was the experience for you personally?
It was incredible. I definitely cried, shed a few tears of joy. It was so cool because I'm out here every day watching these people, kind of get beat down to the ground in practice, and then to see them come back and just be the comeback kids was just incredible. And you see them work so hard, and for that hard work to pay off is really something else.
What is the key to your athletes having success?
I would definitely say trusting the coaches and trusting their own abilities. I think whenever we see people not doing well, it's either one, because they're not trusting the process, or two, they're second guessing themselves. So if you just stay true to who you are and what you've learned, you go really far.
What would be the hardest part of your job, in your opinion?
I would say sacrificing holidays with my family. I didn't get to go home for Easter, Thanksgiving, at Christmas break. I'm only home for 2 or 3 days before I come back. So it's just kind of missing the little things, but being here with a second family, we kind of win tenfold. And my family really supports me doing this, which is really nice.
Do you think this will like help you like propel you and help you like in your future careers?
Definitely. I think just like one, the discipline of it, and spending so much time here, it's helped me like organize my schedule and really have to be like dedicated. And also just like the connections that I've made is really great. Coach Holloway is one of like the best 400 coaches in the nation.
Wow.
And all the coaching staff and athletic trainers here and our people that work upstairs for us are just like top quality. So, if I ever need anything, or they can definitely help me out like with a business connection as well.